Hello, and welcome to the Bound Breaks. Okay, so I just paid admission to get into the church. I don't know, there is no 10:17 service. I don't know, I was reading there was a booklet, I don't know what that means. Maybe it wasn't a service, maybe it just said something about 10, I don't know exactly. But anyway, there is a 9:30 tonight. Got to get there at 9:30. I may do that, but I did go the other day, and it's not in English. It's all in Dutch. So maybe it doesn't matter. I went to the service the other day. I'm here now on the Saturday. So, well, again, I could go tomorrow morning. I think there's a 10. I could check whether there's a 10 tomorrow morning. I don't know. Maybe this will do, and I'll perform the minuscule ant. I think I did. No, I did perform the minuscule ant, but could perform again. So this is kind of it is pretty impressive. Some of the, some tulips. This is kind of don't know, is this always here? Is this just exclusive for Easter? I don't know. But yes, and just all very nice. But yeah, having said that, I've got to get some laundry done. Just got to get a few chores. Don't know what that is. And some bronze statues. Oh, this thing here was quite good, I thought. Yeah, this thing over here. Okay, these are all the paintings of, who was the artist? Don't know. And that's what Nilo would come and observe, these paintings. I think that was part of the story. Now this thing here, this is a piece of artwork in itself. This thing here. I think that's a piece of artwork there. I like to film. I don't know. Yeah. Well, I went into. Can you film during a service? I was filming So I went to where was it? The Darlinghurst. What's the Anglican? The Anglican Darlinghurst, and that's right. I started filming a communion. Which kind of makes sense. You want to showcase this. You want to showcase this to the world. So you actually want to film a service. It's not like I want to film anyone in particular. You just simply filming the service, and you're filming a communion because it is kind of it's a God holy type practice. And of course, someone didn't like me filming, but I don't know. I think people that worry about that, I think they're just kind of depressed, in my opinion, to be worrying about something like that. Okay, so this here, yeah. So you've got this here holding. I think that's pretty good, isn't it? As a piece of artwork. It's all, as you can see, it's all in Dutch. I can't read anything. So I'll get that guide. I'll put it down. Hang on, let me just get this guide. I didn't want to carry it around. And so I put it on the chair here. Okay, it's now gone. Why has someone stolen my guide? Okay, someone's stolen my guide. I mean, why would you steal a guide? Yes, I put it on the chair here, and it's now gone. Okay, kind of gets that way. I don't know. Maybe it was a maintenance guy. I don't know. Make sure there was no. I don't know. Who knows? Now, yeah, so it's a pretty big church, actually. It's just, yeah. Okay, so this is where they have the services, or they had the Mass, so this is probably the Mass here. So, do they have the Easter services running? Again, Baron didn't come to the Good Friday. I don't know, I was just getting too tired I could have gone, but I was getting a bit tired, and I just thought, okay, maybe I'll go another day, but okay, so that's where they had the Mass the other day, of course, they're not going to have Mass during Easter. And so okay, these are some of the paintings. Yeah, I think it's... Is it more impressive than, say, other churches that Barron's been to? It's certainly up there. I don't know if you could say it's more impressive. Typically cathedrals are the most elaborate. Definitely. I mean, they're the biggest. The oldest, I'm assuming. So Catholic, is that correct? Catholic is the oldest of all the of Christianity. I mean, there's so many different, types of Christianity now. It's just kind of ridiculous. But typically Catholics. I think Anglican is very good. I don't know if it's one of the old. They have pretty historic churches, Anglican. But these pop-ups is a problem. Baptist is definitely a problem. Hillsong is a problem, although they get the younger crowd, so maybe that's a good thing. They're also very small. The Mormons, I don't know, that was just weird. I went to a Mormons travelling. Where was I travelling? I think I was in Queensland at the time. Ended up leaving. I didn't even stay for the whole service. I went to some other really creepy thing in Chatswood, actually, near where Barron lives, back in Sydney. So, I mean, how many denominations are there? Well, I don't know. There could be thousands. How many versions of the Bible are there in itself? Could be in the thousands. And that's why you have to come back to the original King James Version. And you'll find that in the Ten Commandments, or the Sixth Commandment, I think, is thou shalt not kill. And now people are trying to, define what the word kill means. So, it's in my opinion, pretty much running cults. Religions in general are basically running cults driven by people who just don't have knowledge and probably making money out of to Krishna. The Krishna consciousness movement or spiritual masters, they don't get paid and they learn knowledge. They learn knowledge in disciplic succession from Lord Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. When Krishna descended 5,000 years ago in Kurukshetra, which of course Barron went to when he was in India, and then the information was then passed on disciplic succession through Arjuna. And of course Srila Prabhupada wrote the Gita, the Bhagavad Gita, which he called As It Is. So unless you source that knowledge, you're not learning knowledge at the end of the day, and you're just going to misinterpret the knowledge and so on. So, but yes, and that's where we're at with religion. In fact, it just causes problems now. But at the end of the day, God did create religion, so you have to work it all out. And I guess that's what Barron typically does, probably better than anyone else. Okay, just tap into this room here. What is this room? It's kind of interesting. It's got a nice kind of cedar feel to it. Okay. Get that brochure. Could have been very useful for the maintenance of the cathedral. Well, at the end of the day, I did pay for the admission, so I have given a donation, Barron, or Barron has given a donation. There's an ant there, Ant Van Den Eid, 1677. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. Yeah, that was Burn Bricks. Ooh.